guys, I'm Becky from Book Bite Reviews, and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. This week I have very exciting and big plans. So first up, it is Tuesday, November 19th, the week before Thanksgiving, and like I said, I have very big plans. So first up, I am reading Untamed by PC and Kristen Cass. This is book 4 in the House of Night series, and I have started it. Today I have to read my 50 pages, but I am on page 67, and I'm really liking it. I cannot wait to read my 50 pages of it today. Then I do need to read Girls of Paper and Fire by Sunday. I also started this today at work. I read the first 2 chapters and already cried. Wasn't a fan of what happened. I already cried at work in the lunchroom while on my break. I am excited to get into this as well because it sounds very good, and I really enjoyed the first 2 chapters I read, even though it made me sad. Then on Libby, I did get The Lost Sisters, which is the novella for the Folk of Air series by Holly Black. So I need to read that hopefully tonight because Queen of Nothing came out and I got it. My library did get a copy and I was the very first one in line for my library, so I got it today. The cover is so pretty. I wasn't that big of a fan of the cover when I saw it online, but in person, like, I just really love this rainbow snake. I don't know if it's picking it up at all on the camera, but it is gorgeous and it's not that long, and oh, I cannot believe we're gonna find out everything that happens. I have no idea how this is gonna end. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just so excited. So the plan tonight is to, I have a lot of plans tonight, but I'm trying to read my 50 pages of Untamed, read the novella, which is only like 50 pages as well, and then also try and get some more of Girls of Paper and Fire done so that I can start Queen of Nothing hopefully tomorrow because, oh, I cannot wait. I really can't wait. The really cool thing is that I'm the one that processes the teen books at work, and when I saw this, I asked if I could also go ahead and do all the stamping and things because I needed it to be ready for today when it came out so I could take it home. And it's really cool because I put on these stamps, I put on the barcode and everything, so I'm just excited. Watch, I hate it. That'll just be my luck. And then this weekend, what I would like to do is I would really like to read Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. This is on my 19 and 6. And then I would like to start The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. These are my big plans for the week. I think it's doable. I think so. I think Queen of Nothing I should be done with by Saturday, and then I can read Three Dark Crowns and hopefully just start Assassin's Blade, like read 1 or 2 of the books in it on Sunday, hopefully. I don't know. But I did just get home. It's almost 10 o'clock now, and I got home from work and then went to Walmart to buy things for dinner. So right now I have a delicious frozen pizza cooking right now because I'm starving. So I'm gonna go ahead and head downstairs, eat my delicious dinner, and then start reading all of the books, and I'm so excited. So I will see you guys hopefully tonight before I go to bed, but I will also see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is almost 2 o'clock in the morning, so I really need to go to bed. But I wanted to update you because I did just finish The Lost Sisters by Holly Black, which is the novella that follows Taryn's point of view about what happened with her and somebody else. I won't say anything in case you have not read the books. Before I started it, I did read a review where somebody said, basically, normally when you get to hear like the villain's point of view in something, that you end up sympathizing and kind of like understanding where they came from, and so you're like, okay, like you're still a villain, that still wasn't cool, but I get why you did what you did. But that they didn't get that from this book, and they still don't like Taryn, and I agree, she's still an asshole. I feel like this book basically gives us the other side of the story so that we know everything that was going on. So we understand everything that happened and how everything came about. But it does not excuse what either of them did at all. And she's still an asshole. But I do think that it was still cool to read it, and I think it was like worth my time, kind of. So I'm gonna give it 3 stars because I didn't really care to hear from her point of view. But yeah, I thought I would come on here and update you. And my eyes are like, I don't know, they feel like puffy and dry, and they're like burning, like the skin around my eyes. So I'm just going to put on some night cream and some of my eye drops to try and fix the problem. And I figured I would talk to you guys while I did that. So figured I might as well also come in here and update you on reading that book. I haven't read anything else today though. So I didn't read any of Girls of Paper and Fire, or, sorry, the books are right here. They're right there. Or Untamed. So now I am behind again. But I think when trying to fall asleep, I'm going to listen to Untamed. But I think Girls of Paper and Fire I'm just going to kind of wait on. I mean, I can't really wait because it needs to get read by Sunday, but... So now for the harder part, which is these gel drops. Sorry if, like, this is weird to you. Look away. But alright, now I'm gonna go and listen to some of Untamed before falling asleep. Try and get as much of the 50 pages done, which, I mean, I really only have like 30 pages to read. I think I can get it done before I go to bed. And then I'll read tomorrow's 50 pages tomorrow. Good night, guys. Hey guys, it is Wednesday night. I just got home from work. Last night I did read Untamed, so I did catch up from not reading yesterday's 50 pages and read today's 50 pages. I actually read another chapter on accident, so I'm just constantly always one chapter ahead. But I am all caught up, so don't have to read any of Untamed tonight. I have to read it tomorrow and read my next 50 pages. But so far, I'm finding it a little boring. I don't know if it is because it's kind of like Harry Potter, where this is something that bothers me about Harry Potter, but at the same time I do enjoy it, so I have mixed feelings on it. But with this one I'm just not enjoying it. In Harry Potter, every single book starts out the exact same way. We're back at Pivot Drive, go through all the movements to get to Hogwarts. We are reminded about who all the characters are, and it's like, we know already, stop explaining. And that is how the House of Night books are too. They all start out the exact same way. I mean, they don't start out the exact same way. Like the first page of this book happens directly after the last page of the last book. So it picks up exactly where it left off, which I really, really enjoy. No time has passed, which is fantastic. But every time we have to be retold about who everybody is and what their gifts are and what the Cherokee word for daughter is. Like, we know. And so I don't know if it's just because I'm moving through all the motions of, and now something is going to be mysterious and happen and now we have to figure that out. I don't know if that's why it's boring or if this is just a boring book. But I know that the second half will be exciting and action-packed. So I'm excited about that. Next, while at work, I did read some of Girls of Paper and Fire. So I'm now on page 55, which is chapter 6, which is, you know, basically nowhere. But I am really enjoying it. I'm excited to keep reading. Tonight I am using this bookmark, which I believe is, I don't know what symbol that is. Maybe it's Virgo, but I don't think so. No. Yes, no, I don't know. I don't know what symbol that is, but whatever zodiac sign this is, I'm using that bookmark from the Bookish box, my favorite bookmarks. And yeah, I'm just really, really enjoying it. I can't wait to read some more of it tonight. And then something else I did want to show you guys. The Bookish box did a one-time Harry Potter box, and I did not get it because I'm broke, but also because I spent all my money on getting Cherry Wallace's Christmas edition of her next one-time box. If you didn't know, I did get her first ever box, and it was amazing, absolutely outstanding. So she came out with another one for Christmas. There were 2 options, the regular one and the Maxima, which has 4 more items. So I think the one I got has 11 items and the other one has 7. So I did spend a lot of money on that box. So I did not get the Harry Potter box from the Bookish box, even though my friend got it and it's amazing. Like, there was a blanket in it and I wish I had that blanket. I really hope they put the blanket on their Black Friday sale because I might buy that blanket. It's amazing. But she did get 2 Woodmarks and she gave me one because she's the bestest friend ever. And it is this right here of Professor Remus Lupin. Like, look at the detail. Ugh, I love it. This is my first ever Woodmark, so I'm very excited about it. It just kind of freaks me out because I'm so scared that it's gonna break. So I don't know how much use this will get because I'm terrified, but I do absolutely love it. It is gorgeous. So right now, I am going to edit the video that is going up tomorrow, which is my everything audiobooks. I'm very excited about it. I cannot wait to put it up. And then I'm going to eat some dinner, which I have right here, which is some delicious bagels and cream cheese. I'm so excited about it. And then I'm going to start reading. So those are my plans for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and start editing and we'll see if I update you guys again tonight. Guys, it is Friday morning and it is actually morning. It is currently 7:55. Why am I awake? I don't know. My husband woke me up before he left for work and I can't fall back to sleep. So I've been up since 6:30ish. I went to bed at like 2. So I got about 4.5 hours of sleep. So I'm sure I'm going to fall asleep again eventually. At some point I will have to take a nap of some sort. I hope it's sooner rather than later. I may try to power through, but like I really need sleep. I really do. So I might go to sleep like within the hour is what I'm hoping for, and then waking up in the afternoon. But let's talk about what I've been reading, what my plans are for today and this weekend. And yeah, let's just jump in. I feel like I look like a bigger bum today than usual. So first up, I have been keeping up with Untamed. I'm really liking the audiobook. The only thing is that I'm reading them a lot faster than physically reading because I'm not physically seeing where I'm supposed to stop and I keep passing it on accident. So I think I'm just going to, for the next one, I'm going to try doing it on audio still, but being more mindful about where I'm supposed to stop, and if that fails, then I may go back to physically reading. Last night, I was supposed to have only read 50 pages, but it was getting really interesting, and so I checked in with Destiny, and I was like, I wish it was midnight already because I want to read the next 50, and she's like, let's just do it. So we read yesterday's 50 and today's 50 already, so I think, and I'm going to guarantee that she's on this train with me, that we are going to go ahead and just finish this book today because I think that there's about 80 pages left. I think we might just go ahead and finish this. And I'm so excited. So I don't know if we're going to start the next one early or if we're just going to wait till Monday like we have been, of every Monday starting a new book. Then Girls of Paper and Fire. I don't think I have updated you since the last time I read this, so in case I haven't, I am on page 87. I think I did update you because I think I remember showing you that I just had this little bit. I didn't read any of this yesterday, so I'm pretty sure I did update you guys on this, but I'm excited to get into it today. So the plans for today are to hopefully finish Untamed and then read as much as I possibly can of Girls of Paper and Fire. I'm excited. I'm really excited about this book. Like, I'm really enjoying it so far, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Like, it's already, like, so dark and so many triggers, and I'm really enjoying it. My other plans for today is that I want to watch The Crown. The Crown is one of my all-time favorite shows on Netflix and in general. But for one, I love the Queen of England. So The Crown has been like the best thing to happen in my life, and I just freaking love it. And the next season dropped last Saturday, but I didn't have time last weekend to watch it, / I slightly forgot, but also I just didn't want to jump into that right now, and I'm ready to jump in. I'm ready to jump in. I'm a little scared because previously I've always like binged them all in like a 24-hour period. And I have a lot of reading to get done. So I'm hoping to just watch a couple today, maybe a couple tomorrow if I can, and then maybe binge the rest on Sunday. So yeah, those are my plans for today. I plan to do something with this hair and look a little bit more presentable by the time I get out of this bed. But I will update you later today. Hello! It is now almost 3:30. I am awake. I did go back to sleep at like 10 o'clock, and I now look like a normal human being. I'm downstairs, out of the bed. So, right now, what am I going to do? I'm not positive. I don't know if I want to start The Crown or if I want to just go ahead and get reading. I think I might watch one episode of The Crown and then start reading, because I am kind of hungry, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Here we go, season 3. I'm so excited. So I just got done watching the first episode, and oh, it is so good. I cannot wait to jump back in to The Crown. I love the show so freaking much. I just love learning everything because they use so many facts to make up the show and make it as authentic as possible, and it just kills me. It's so interesting. I'm going to try to read now instead of watching more, and I'll watch episode 2 later. Fingers crossed. Hey guys, so I have just finished Untamed, book 4 in the House of Night series, and God, I cannot believe how this book ends. I think that I'm going to give this book 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I will say that this is the first book in the series that has made me very excited to go on. I could not stop reading this book. As I told you, last night we decided to read 100 pages of it because we were both very invested in it. And then today we decided to go ahead and finish it. It was just very fast-paced, and it just made me so excited to read. Like, I always wanted to pick this one up. After reflecting on everything, like, really nothing happens in this book. Like, this one is a whole book of just build-up for what's to come. And while that made it a very enjoyable experience because it made me want to pick it up and read it, nothing happens to make it be a 5-star. It's all like a filler book in my opinion, because basically everything that happens is that we meet some new characters, we learn a new plot point, and we get prepared to face this plot point, and then it's over. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it, and I cannot wait to go on. I will say that this is the one that I've been most excited to pick up, so I'm very excited for how the rest of the series is going to be. But now I think I'm going to finally go ahead and pick up Girls of Paper and Fire. Book club is on Sunday. Today is Friday. I need to read all of that with the pink tabs. Let's try and do this. My husband is still not home. It is currently 6 o'clock. So I'm going to try to get as much reading done as I can before he gets home, because he's probably going to want to hang out with me. He's so obsessed with me. And so I need to read as much as I can before he gets home. and see what the plans are for tonight. Also, it is Friday, so I do need to do some housework. I have a lot of laundry to do, so I should also get started on that. Maybe I'll go put a load in before I start reading. That sounds like a smart idea. I'm gonna do that. Hey guys, it is Saturday. It is Saturday afternoon. I really don't know what time it is, and I think my phone is in the bathroom. So I just got out of the shower because I am going to be re-dyeing my hair, which I'm pretty nervous about because I've never dyed my own hair. When it was dyed the first time, my friend did it for me and I did hers, which was also the first time I ever dyed someone else's hair. So I'm a tad nervous, but I think it'll be fine. I mean, it's already purple. I'm just dyeing it again to make it more vibrant, but we will see. I did want to update you real quick before I did that because I did read a very big chunk of Girls of Paper and Fire last night. I am now on page 248, so I just have this little bit left, which is like 140 pages, I think. So I will be finishing that up today. Thank goodness. I do have to dye my hair right now. So while my hair is dyeing, I'm going to be editing and publishing my video that's going to go up today. And then I'll wash out my hair and we will see what happens. But I did want to talk to you about Girls of Paper and Fire before all of that happens. I am really liking this book. It really gives me Daughter of Smoke and Bone vibes because of the half demon people and full demon people. I really like it. I tried to look up character art for the book and I can't find any. So if you guys know of where I can, please let me know because I would love to see what these characters are supposed to look like. I'm very excited about the romance that's in it. It's just so pure and wholesome. Although it is a tad insta-lovey, I'm totally cool with that, especially because of the circumstances that they're in, but also because it just feels very genuine, even though it is insta-love. And I cannot wait for tomorrow for book club to see how everybody else felt about this book. Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, but now I'm gonna go dry my hair and dye it. I'm nervous. Let's do this. So as you can see, it turned out fantastic. I'm so excited that it turned out good. I was so scared, but actually it wasn't that bad. I will say that overtone is a little different to use, so even if you have dyed your hair before and you're used to it, it is a very thick like hair mask, so it doesn't like soak into your hair. Like you have to use a lot in order to know whether or not all your hair is covered. So it is difficult because even my friend who dyes her hair all the time had a hard time knowing if there was enough when she dyed it the first time. So happy that it turned out really well. It came out really nice. I think though that the next time that I need to dye it, I think I'm going to buy a box dye that's purple that is permanent because this is just semi-permanent. I'm going to try to find a permanent purple hair color and then continue to use the overtone conditioner. So I might try a box dye and then continue to use overtone to keep it fresh. But I will say I do love that overtone is so easy, and I really love how it's a conditioner, so it makes my hair feel really nice and not damage it, but I think I need to do a little bit of damage just to make it last longer. So I just published my video to go up, so that is now up, my fall favorites. And now I'm just gonna head downstairs, probably get a snack, and try and finish Girls of Paper and Fire right now, which I'm excited to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here before I head to bed because I finished Girls of Paper and Fire. I really, really enjoyed this. I will definitely be continuing on with the series. Thinking it's gonna get 4 stars because I just had some issues with how we portrayed the king as a bad guy. I agree that he was a bad guy the whole time, but I feel like it would have been better if we saw more first-hand accounts of him being awful and not just him doing like what's expected of him as the Demon King. Basically, I feel like everything he did was what was expected of him. Like, there's always been paper girls, so of course he's gonna do what he did with the paper girls. They've always been looked down on, of course he's gonna look down on them. It's always been non-consensual. Like, all of that is bad, but it's what like every Demon King has done. Like, input any of the Demon Kings and the same results would have happened. So I would have liked to see some more first-hand accounts of how he is totally unredeemably evil and bad. And I feel like I just didn't get that many examples of it. So I don't know, I just had conflicting feelings about that. But overall, I did really, really like it. I really liked the romance in it. Like I said, it is a bit insta-lovey, but I felt like it worked really well. And I just really, really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars. It didn't blow me away. I feel like maybe my expectations were just a little too high with this. 4 out of 5 stars, but I will read the next one. It's definitely one that I would recommend and is probably gonna go on my favorites list. I don't think it's gonna go on my best of 2019, but I'm not positive on that either. But overall, it was still a really, really great read. But I don't think I'm gonna do any more reading tonight. I think that I might just watch The Crown. I looked and there are only 10 episodes in the season and I'm about to start episode 6, which just kills me. Like, I wish that there were more episodes because 10 is not enough. But I did just find out that one of my guilty pleasure shows, a whole season is out that I have not watched, and that is the Real Housewives of Potomac. I love the Real Housewives of Potomac. I haven't watched any of the other Real Housewives. I think I've caught a couple episodes of some of them and they just didn't grab me. But the Real Housewives of Potomac have me. I'm gonna go ahead and watch probably The Crown, but then I do need to get to bed because I work at 9. Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning. This vlog is supposed to be going up this afternoon, so I am up very, very early and I need to wrap this up and then edit it so that it can go up today. Now, I did not update you on Sunday or yesterday on Monday, and that is because I took a break from reading. I have not read anything since Saturday, and it makes me sad because I probably could have gotten maybe a book done, but sometimes you need to take breaks. So let's just go through and talk about everything that I read this week. Let's talk about it. First up, I did finish Untamed, which is book 4 in the House of Night series by PC and Kristen Cast. I really liked this one. I am giving it 4 out of 5 stars just because it really felt like a filler book. I really, really enjoyed it, and it's the first book in the series that has made me very, very excited to keep going. The rest of them have been good enough to keep going, but this one has actively made me want to pick up book 5, which is what I did today. I will go ahead and just let you know that I did start Hunted today, even though I was supposed to start this on Sunday, but like I said, I haven't done any reading. So this morning I did read 54 pages of this, so I will be reading another 100 tonight, hopefully. Then I read The Lost Sisters by Holly Black. This is a novella following Taryn's point of view, which is Jude's sister from The Cruel Prince. I am giving this, what did I end up giving it? 3 out of 5 stars. I think that it definitely added to the story. It's nice to get all the information, but I definitely don't feel bad for Taryn at all. I think she is still an asshole. I think she is still a terrible sister, and I didn't really enjoy my experience. Like I said, it was nice to know everything, to get all points of view and see everything that went on, but overall it wasn't the best experience and I could have done without reading it. And then last but not least, on Sunday was book club. So I did read Girls of Paper and Fire. This I'm giving 4 out of 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it, but there were times that I just questioned different aspects of the book and felt like maybe either my expectations were too high or I'm just used to YA being pushed a little bit farther in the more mature YA that I'm reading. I don't really know what it was, but this book just didn't feel like a 5-star to me. I really, really enjoyed it and I will be continuing on. I really liked the Daughter of Smoke and Bones vibes that I got from it, and I overall really, really enjoyed my experience. And that is everything that I read during this week's reading vlog. I, again, didn't read a whole lot, but everything I read was enjoyable for the most part, besides Taryn's point of view. But other than that, I really enjoyed what I did read, and it is nice to take a little break when it's needed because, I mean, I'm already over my Goodreads goal. Now I'm just setting personal goals every month, so stuff will get done when it gets done. I am going to be announcing this in my December TBR, but I decided to go ahead and give you guys a little heads up that I did decide to go ahead and put my book club online. So if you guys are interested in joining my book club, even if you don't live in Michigan or come to my library, you can now join online. We have a Goodreads group and I'm just so freaking excited about it. I will go ahead and put the link down below so you guys can join if you want to. The next book is The Diviners by LiQWYD. We are reading it technically for December and January because there's no December physical meeting. So you have 2 months to read this book. It is a large book. It's over 400 pages, I believe. So you definitely need the time to read it. But if you want to join us, feel free to. You can always join the group and wait till there is a book that you actually do want to read because we have very exciting plans for 2020. So I will have that link down below in case you guys want to join because I have been talking on and off about possibly putting it online so that you guys can join if you want to, and now you can. Alright guys, that is everything that I have for you this week. Don't forget, if you liked this video, to please give it a thumbs up. If you loved it and you want to see more bookish content from me, please hit subscribe. And if you want to be notified as soon as my videos go live here on YouTube, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!